Diburei Emuna. So we said we're holding Diburei Emuna Chelek Gimel Daf Pei Aleph. So we said that Reb Nosson said once to Reb Ephraim, Reb Naftali, that was a big Baal Moyach, Die Freuke, Dan Kepala. He says, Reb Nachman Tulchina ot mer gefiel. You, Freuke, with your Kenai Nahar, your genius intellect, Nachman Tulchina has more feel than you. The Shorin Arov, he said, his edus was that he testified that the feel and the Asogan Rabbeinu that Nachman Tulchina had is he always wanted to hear what Diburei Emuna used to say, that Shorin Arov said to Nachman Tulchina, when I hear Dibur from you, by me it is a perish of the Kitomaran. Any kind of Dibur from them. When you hear Diburim of El Chayid, it's a perish on Diburei Rabbeinu. Anything that you hear from me, even if he talks about Diburei Chulin. The Tzidka once told me that, an El Chayid, anybody that talks to you, gives you his mahus. If he's a Russian, he can talk about anything. He gives you the rishis. And that's what the Rabbeinu says at Diburim of a Russia, who's very intelligent, they put thoughts of niyuf in the head of the one who hears them. Kal v'chomer, when you hear Diburim, if you hear a Elachid just reading a laundry list, a shopping list, there's toiv in it. Because I hear Dibur from you, by me is the Pirush of Likutei Moharan. So obviously it's obvious that Rabbeinu did not mean Pashut, prost iyun, which means kvetchen and kvetchen, to press and to dig from here to there like the London does. What Rabbeinu means amkus ve'iyun, in depth and in great study, is to feel more that which you're learning. And to get an inner feeling, inner connection with every dibur of Rabbeinu, with every eitzah of Rabbeinu, with every divine idea that Rabbeinu has. Not just say perushim with lomdus. And the chinam is a big inyan, to do b'derech of kasha and teretz in Divrei Rabbeinu, b'vadai. But there is a deeper level in Limud Divrei Rabbeinu, which is the deep inner feel. And this is like Reb Nosson said, that the kind of kashas and terutzim that Reb Ephraim and Reb Naftali had were beyond, the kashas of Reb Nachman Tulchina. But the gefühl that he had, it's a deeper level. He says the same thing we find Rabbeinu talks about Ian and Bekias Benigla. He says, if you will say that his meaning is to sit down and kvetch, a lot of time on one shtickle Gemara and not go on, like the London they do. They kvetch, they press with a young boy, 10 blood Gemara about over a whole zman. What are you doing? He says, I remember when I was in camp in Germany during the war. He says, I met a very dear Jew who was the Rav of Miskolc in Hungary. And his grandfather was an unbelievable Goen. So he told me once that this genius of a grandfather called him, he says, I'm going to give you a groschen, I'm going to give you a few pennies, you should read before me a blood Gemara. So I said, I was very surprised. He says, you, the genius grandfather, you need my help to learn a blood Gemara? And to pay me for it? And he answered me as follows. He says, I'm already so gemished in pilpulim, in whole states of understanding in iyunim and svaras and ideas and understandings and and Rishonim and Achronim, and it's just like I'm so ungemished with all the nitty-gritty of what goes on in the page, I simply forgot the Lashon and the Pashut of the Gemara. That's why I'm asking you, just read the Gemara in the Veinik. Just read the Gemara, the simple, highly Lashon of the Gemara, Pashut. It says that's not what Rabbeinu meant. Medreita, medreitahin, medreitaher, medreitahin. He says he come up with new svaras, he come up with new ideas until you forget the main thing. That's not what the Rebbe meant. Be'iyum Gadol. So what do we have to understand from Rabbeinu's directive to be koveya, a sheer iyun, to learn deeply, iyun Gadol. The iyun of Rabbeinu is iyun acher legam. It's a whole different kind of iyun, a whole different kind of learning in depth, a different amkus. The learning of Rabbeinu Sefer has to be in a way that it will become recorded and engraved in the brain and in the heart. I should become a shtikul l'kut Mara. That my heart will become a shtikul l'kut Mara. The holy ideas, the Velkim Chaim that Rabbeinu was mezaka us. Also halacha l'maaseh. Every single dibur, every single advice, every single directive that the Rebbe tells us would get into our hearts, would get into our minds. And after such a limud, you can't remain diffident, blasé, just all right. Like you can't. Immediately you go and you do what the Rebbe says. This is a kind of stuff that okay, you learn. That's what he says. Oh, la-di-da, very nice. No, it goes in. Afterwards, you have to go ahead and you do it. At least to put these words into your heart, let them create a revolution in your heart. That through this will enable us to receive good decisions, good new decisions, or at least wish that you were able to make good decisions. Or say, from now on, even from now on, I don't do it, but it doesn't me. It gets in. It matters. It moves me. It matters to me. That's his limit be'iyun. That means to learn be'iyun. It should go in. It should change me. I should want it to change me. It should care about me. This should be who I am. It's about, I know that. No, long before. Forget about it.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. It's like, that's nice. That's interesting. Ad kam.